Hello and welcome. My name's Andre Walker and your weekly monologue starts right now. This week saw a disaster for all lovers of Bush. Firstly, the former Republican governor of Florida and financiers' favourite, Jeb Bush, gave up the ghost after an appalling presidential run. Jeb's efforts were like the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. No matter how much you spend on the fireworks, the TV coverage and the dodgy builds, it just isn't the real deal. Both Disneyland and Jeb were taking the mickey. Seriously, they were taking the mickey. If Fox News is to be believed, $150 million of Jeb's Super Six-Pack now goes to Rubio. But then again, Fox News has been wrong before. I imagine they'll be wrong again. But that's not the biggest blow to lovers of Bush. Of course not. We all know that true lovers of Bush don't blow that often. I'm talking, of course, about the ladies, or rather, the women. Spelt W-I-M-I-N. You know the ones, the hairy girls, who holiday in the Greek island of Lesbos. It's hard to tell whether they're really girls anyway, or just the teenage, fat friends of your little brother. They all wanted the hardline communist Bernie Sanders to beat Hillary in every single primary. And as I said last week, that's got to be because they felt the last Clinton in the White House left a nasty taste in at least one woman voter's mouth. How desperate must Bill have been, though, to do it with Monica? Jesus, God, no, not Monica. She was horrendous. In fact, the big question the liberal media never ask is how did the Clintons amass a $200 million fortune after a life solely in the public sector? Their financials smell worse than the undergarment of Bernie Sanders' teenage fans. And to be fair to American parents, I can understand why they don't want to investigate the financials of the Clintons, because also they don't want to investigate the smell of the undergarment of their teenage children. Nothing wrong with that. In the UK, we all know the risk of Sanders and his sweaty underpant children, because we already have one of Bernie's family in British politics, his hardline brother, Larry, whose Wikipedia describes him as an academic, a social worker, and health spokesman of the far-left British Green Party. You know, the British politician Lord Tebbit once said that any word preceded by the word social is negated by it. So what he meant was, social housing is not real housing. Social media isn't real media. And I'm sorry, Larry, but social working is not really working. Real American taxpayers know the truth. We need the GOP. The problem is they're not getting their act together. Someone needs to tell them they have a patriotic duty. Bush munching and dirty underpants don't float my boat. Don't know if they float yours. And I suspect the ordinary, hard-working American tax-paying family would agree with me. That's this week's monologue. Just time to give you the results of last week's poll when we asked which Hillary you most wanted to be president. Was it Hillary Clinton, Hillary Rhoda, or Hillary Boner? Clinton, Rhoda, or Boner? And the result was that pert, lovely and American model Hillary Rhoda won it. No one seemed to want Clinton Boner. Can't imagine why that was. So that's it, folks. Continue to debate with me on Twitter at Andre JP Walker. Until next week, goodbye.
Check out Andre's column at townhall.com. Check him out on Twitter at Andre JP Walker. And read Andre's work here, Behind Enemy Lines. Now back to the show.